Hello everybody, it is me here, Mr. Truth, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about the Colorado Rockies and their shameful 3-13 start to this MLB season. Now, obviously, I don't cover much baseball on this channel, but I needed to talk about the Rockies today because this team is looking historically bad. And we've seen some shit teams in the recent years of the MLB. Just last year, the White Sox lost like 120 games. So, you thought it couldn't get worse than that? Then there's a real fucking chance this team can do the exact same thing because the Rockies, the product they're putting out on the diamond is disgraceful. It's disrespectful to the fans, and quite frankly, I think it's fucking disgusting. Because let me list off some of the players, right, that they have rostered on their team. Jordan Beck, Tyler Freeman, Sean Bouchard, Jacob Stallings, Nick Martini, Chris Bryant, Mickey Moniak, Zach Veen, and those are just the hitters. I can name a bunch of pitchers that are just averaging a 5-something ERA. Their whole starting rotation is averaging basically a 5 ERA. And you could say, oh, well, it's, the Coors Field effect, It doesn't matter because even when they're on the road, they give up nukes. Even when they're on the road, they get shelled. Even when they're on the road, they get fucking bombed. They get absolutely obliterated. If they're on the road, doesn't matter. If they're at home, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the fuck they're playing. It seriously doesn't matter. They get absolutely nuked every single game. They have these hitters who shouldn't be in AAA, let alone in the MLB, like Sean Bouchard and fucking Nick Martini. Nick Martini for the Reds was a fucking scrub. I don't even know how this guy is still employed by a team. Oh, but he's hitting almost 300. It doesn't matter. He was hitting 300 last year for the Reds, 30 at-bats, and then he forgot how to fucking swing the bat. He sucks. And Zach Veen, one of their big prospects that they just called up, hopefully they can, get a spark from him. He's hitting 125 with an on-base percentage of 192. He has 3 hits. He struck out 9 times in 24 at-bats. He strikes out damn near 40% of the time he steps up to the plate. That is absolutely embarrassing. He is nowhere, and I mean this, nowhere near ready for the big leagues. Looking at his approach at the plate, he looks completely befuddled. He looks lost. He looks like a deer in the headlights. Like he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't know what he's seeing, or he doesn't know what to do. What pitches to swing at, what pitches to take, what approach to have stepping up to the plate. This guy looks like a classic quadruple A player. Absolutely shells AAA hitting. Bombs AAA hitting. But is shit. The drizzling fucking shits against actual major league pitching. And I'm not going to get in the Rockies pitching because they give up nuke after nuke after nuke. Once again, they had the series against the Padres where, they got torched in every single game. It never looked close. They did lose one of the games 2-0, but looking at some of these games, they allowed 7 runs, 8 runs, 6 runs, 17 runs, 6 runs again, 7 runs to the A's, 6 runs to the Rays. This is embarrassing. Their pitching is horrendous. They can't hit. They went 3 straight games scoreless. They've scored under 2 runs in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. So 7 games they have not scored more than 2 runs. And if we count the games where they scored 2 runs, it'd be even more. So this team is lost, and they don't have any major prospects, at least that I know of. They have that Dolander guy, but he's already in the majors, and I don't know how good he's going to be. But I feel bad for guys like Ezekiel Tovar and Bretton Doyle, who are actually, decent players who should be contributing to playoff teams elsewhere. But unfortunately, they're stuck with the shitty Colorado Rockies organization, and they're just in no man's land, and they, their fate is officially sealed because they're inked to contracts with this team that is unserious. Because when you listen, when you are employing scrubs like Nick Martini, who is just the worst player, one of the worst players I've ever seen step foot on a baseball field ever in my fucking life. You employ scrubs like that. You call up these prospects that are overrated, that are overhyped, that can absolutely nuke AAA hitting, but can't hit a curveball. Zach Veen is one of the ones who can't hit a curveball. He is just destined to be a failed prospect on a team full of prospects that maybe have promise, but at the end of the day are going to be nothing more than failed prospects because they're coming up with the fucking Colorado Rockies farm system. And that farm system for the past 15 years has not amounted to shit, to jack diddly squat. I can't name 5 guys that they have, sort of crafted into great big league players over the past decade and a half. I can't. I'm trying to think really fucking hard, but I can't. That's how bad they are developing players. That's how bad they are bringing up players in the major leagues. And they're bringing up players like Zach Veen, who are just simply not ready. They're not ready for this level. They're not ready. They're bringing up guys, I think Tyler Freeman might be young. I think Bouchard is young as well. I think these guys are under 26. Guys who they call up from AAA way too fast. Adail Amador, if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, I'm sorry. I know he's 22, 23. Not ready! Not ready at all. Give him another year or two and then call them up. But they're trying to get results now, but they have players like fucking Mickey Moniak, who's just the biggest fucking bust. First overall pick, Mickey Moniak. First fucking pick. And he's already bouncing around teams, hitting .219 because he's a scrub. And I just, I want to scream whenever I look at Nick Martini's name. He just is one of the worst players I've ever seen. Jordan Beck, Jacob Stallings. This is no serious team team who was serious about winning games would employ scrubs like this. No, I'm trying to, just hammer that point in because no other team does. You could say that, but the Pirates are incompetent, but the A's, but, this team. But that team, you can name fucking all the teams in the world, it doesn't matter, the Rockies are the fucking worst. Even the White Sox, they make the White Sox look good. When you make the White Sox look good in comparison, there's a real fucking problem. And this whole organization is a problem. They're run poorly, they've got poor players, poor coaching, poor managing. Their farm system is always poor. They do everything wrong. And that's the problem. This whole organization is in need of retooling. This whole organization needs overhaul. And that's the point I'm going to make in this video. The grand point I'm trying to make is it's time for the Rockies to blow everything up, get new everything. I don't care if you just brought in new guys. The new guys suck dick, all right? Get rid of them. They're bums. Fucking a 12-year-old could run the fucking organization better than these guys and just blow it all up, blow everything up, and retool everything and hire new people who know what they're doing. Don't hire these, analytical fucking freaks who don't know a thing, who think that analytics rule fucking baseball, because analytics are players or the reason, why players like fucking Mickey Moniak and Zach Veen are probably still in the league, because Mickey Moniak, he could swing the bat hard, or he's got, they see some sort of weird non-potential potential in guys like that. Nick Martini is just, I don't know why he's on a major league roster. I don't know why he's not working at a Steak and Shake. It's crazy this guy's employed on an MLB roster. I'm done with this video, man. You get the point I'm trying to make. The Rockies are just they're complete dog shit. They suck. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.